Hi everybody, I'm Jose Della Portilla. I live in the great state of Texas in a small town named Wiley, just about 30 minutes northeast of Dallas, Texas. I'm going to show you a couple of pictures here that will explain a little bit about me, who I am, and what I'm interested in. The first one I'm going to show you is of my family. Here you see my three kids in a moment from a recent photo shoot we did, where you really get to capture their personalities. In the center is my oldest son, Esteban. He just turned 12, and I had the privilege of ordaining him to the priesthood and going to the temple to do baptisms for the first time. And in a candid moment when nobody was aware the camera was rolling, he grabbed both his little brother and his little sister in a headlock, and their own reactions are priceless. Because you can see my 8-year-old daughter, Elena, screaming about how he's messing up her hair, and you can see my 5-year-old son, Christian, with that look on his face of what am I going to do to get back at my little brother. Precious moments that really define me and what I hold most important and most valuable in my life. Now, the second picture I want to show you is of me at work, doing the second thing I love most of all, other than my family and the gospel of Jesus Christ. I love teaching. And what I teach at work is all aspects of the HVAC, that's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning industry, to young adults and kids looking to learn a new trade to be able to better themselves. It's a deep passion of mine because when I first joined the church about 23 years ago, I didn't have a career. And I took my patriarchal blessing, or I received my patriarchal blessing, and my stake patriarch said, you need to learn a career that'll allow you to give back to your family, or provide for your family and give back to the community. Following the promptings of my stake patriarch and praying about it, I went to a trade school, signed up, learned the trade, and now I get the ability to teach it back to other people. Really great blessing, and this is just one of my favorite things, me teaching 2 students in this class how to do this stuff that they need to do to become successful individuals in their business. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about the learning model. It's not new to me. I've recently graduated with my associates about 2 years ago, or about a year and a half ago, from BYU-I as someone who originally started in the Pathway program. And I'm currently about 3/4 of the way through my bachelor's degree, and I'm working on interdisciplinary studies with a business management major and a communications minor. Really something I'm looking forward to. And I want to talk about my favorite parts of the learning model. And I'd have to say that my favorite part of the learning model is the teach one another section. Because in my 23 years of working in the HVAC industry and teaching for about 20 of those years, what I have found to be very true is the fact that if you want to learn something and you want to know it intimately, the best way to do that is to teach it. From the countless hours you spend studying, preparing, honing your skills, and then delivering the presentation, you become a master of the knowledge you're sharing, and that's what I love about the learning model. I also wanted to share a little bit of a quote that I found in Elder Bednar's talk that I love. It's not the first time I've heard it, but I have this saved, and it's something that I've looked at multiple times. So I might look away from the screen a little bit to read it to you, but it says, a disciplined and educated mind is a tool for reasoning and inquiring and evaluating and discerning. These abilities are not merely the requirements described in a course syllabus, rather they are essential skills for spiritual, happy, and productive life. Most importantly, the combination of spiritual strength and mental capacity provides the means whereby we can act for ourselves rather than be acted upon. And I just love that quote because it shares so much amazing information. It talks about the dedication of learning and how the knowledge that we gain gives us the ability to take control of our own lives and set our own course. And this is just one of the many great things that we are learning here at BYU-I. Thanks so much, and I look forward to meeting every one of you and getting to know each of you a little bit more in class. Thank you.